Hello all, welcome to my channel. In this short series or series of short videos on the new manager transition training, I'll be sharing tips and tools for the people who are getting newly promoted into managerial roles, so that they can navigate through some of the complex situations very easily. And in this video, we will be talking about some of the common mistakes to avoid as a new manager, and what is the right thing to do, right? So let's see. Most of the times, when someone becomes a new manager, we observe that that person wants to change the world, change the environment, right? Because as a new manager, you are very dedicated, very committed, and you find something not going well. Or it may be process, or it can be technology, it can be tool, or it can be resources, whatever it is, and you want to immediately change that situation. But my advice for you is, please do not do that. First, you need to understand the environment or details. Know why that particular process is existing, why that particular technology is used, or why that particular tool is used, and then analyze about it, analyze the situation, and then take an action. Please do not do that. In the what you call in the spur of moment. Okay, I'm a new manager. I want to do something to the organization. I want to change something. Please, don't get into that trap, right? First, understand the environment, understand the details before taking any action. Okay. And next one is, uh, many times I see as a new managers, we assign tasks to the team members without giving timelines or context. It is very important that whenever you give any assignment to your team member, you should provide details about why that particular task is required. You need to provide the context about that particular activity or particular task, and also never ever give any task or activity without timelines, because you may be thinking that you want that person to complete that particular task by today evening, but that person may be thinking that it is not required because you never told him or her to complete the task by today. So he may be thinking that he has some time. So please, whenever you assign any task or activity, provide the proper context and provide clear timelines when you are expecting that activity to be completed. Okay. And then next one is when your team members come and say that, can we do something like this? Many times the new manager say that, no, I have done this earlier, it didn't work. Yes, you have done that work, it didn't work. But probably you need to first listen to your team member. Is he or she coming up with a new approach? Can we do the same thing in a different manner? So please be open to the feedback. Never ever say that I have done this, it never worked, because that discourages your team members. Instead of that, you try to discuss the pros and cons or different ways of doing things, right? And devil's advocate. Again, as a manager, people think that I need to ask questions, right? Asking a meaningful question is definitely very very important, but at the same time, those questions should not lead to discouragement or disengagement of your employees, right? So instead of being a devil's advocate, I would say be an angel's advocate. Ask them very empathetically, right, about what can go wrong, what can be the benefits of that particular approach, right? Instead of just firing them the questions, saying that, okay, why should we do it, what is the benefit, what do you know this can lead to something, grave mistake or something. Instead of doing all those things, ask, listen to them very empathetically, ask meaningful questions in a more polite manner, right? And then biases about people and gender. Many people, as a human beings, we always have those biases, saying that, okay, women cannot do such things, or men cannot do such things, or this person is little older person or aged person, he cannot do this. No, please do not have any assumptions about any people, gender, or anybody. Don't have any bias. Provide equal opportunity to everyone. You don't know what are the capabilities of the your people, because you are still learning in your new managerial role, right? If you know about the capabilities of the people, then that's a different thing. But without knowing that, don't get into that kind of bias trap. And similarly, just because somebody did a for example, a reporting job in a better way, what we do is, whenever any such reporting job comes, we give it to the same person again and again. That is also not correct. You should give equal opportunities to everybody, right? And then blaming others for fault. This is also we call fundamental attribution error. What it means is if something wrong or bad happens, that is because of my team. But if something good happens, that is because of me. But that is not correct. You should give credit to your team members for any accomplishments, and you should take the ownership for failures of your team. Take accountability for your team's deliverables. Very, very important. It is a very important thing so that you can build the rapport and build the trust with your team, right? Because if you start blaming your team, they never trust you and you can never get things done. So you should work as a team. You should work together. You should take the responsibility and accountability, be it a failure, be it a success, right? That is very, very important. And then insisting people should not have negative feelings. So many times people say, because you got promoted, you may have good opinion about the organization. And no, now if whenever somebody is talking something wrong about the organization, you say, no, you should not, behave like this. You should not have negative feelings. No, instead of that, correct them in a proper manner. Explain the things in a positive manner. Say, for example, if somebody is cribbing about, the salary is less in the organization. Now you tell them, yes, I understand. Probably compared to the other organizations, our salary may be less. But what about the other benefits? So now you can convert that negative feeling into positive feeling by explaining what are the good about your organization, right? So instead of saying that, don't say this, because that is the reality, that is the fact. So based on their experiences, based on their perceptions, they are talking. So now you need to convert that into a more positive motivation and positive sense. Okay, so these are some of the common mistakes which you need to avoid especially during your new role in a manager, as a manager, right? So I'll come back with more concepts like this, so stay tuned for more. And I'm Vijay Kumar Pita. I'm international trainer on soft skills and leadership skills. I also provide mental health trainings and internet psychology trainings as well. And in this particular series, I'll be more focusing on how can you become a star manager from a star performer. And if you enjoy this video, please like it, and please share it with your family, friends, and colleagues. They may be benefited out of it. And you can also subscribe to this channel so that you can get latest updates. Okay, and thank you very much. Please take care. See you in the next video. Bye bye.